Well, as you just saw in poll position, attitudes towards charity and donations show a variety of views towards giving to charity here in China. So we decided to ask people here, how do you feel about the issue of charity and donations in today's China? Here's what they had to say.
I'm very concerned about whether the people who represent these charities are credible and where donate money is spent. As for us, we'd be quite willing to donate 3 to 5% of our monthly salary to charity, but only if it went to credible charities, and only if we have clear idea of where our money is going. Also, using the internet and social or shopping website to donate is very convenient, and there should be people working on that aspect.
I feel that we haven't done enough to raise public awareness about charity in our country. That goes especially for wealthier people. We certainly haven't done enough to make them aware that they need to give back to society.
It doesn't matter how much money you donate. It depends on whether are you really willing to help others. Some people look at it differently. Some simply think the more you donate, the more charitable you are.
We Chinese people are willing to be charitable, but there are frauds too, like the people begging on the pedestrian bridges. They look miserable and we want to help, but there are so many of them and some of them are just pretending and may even be richer than us. We can't help those people.
Well, there you go, Hella. Some interesting comments regarding attitudes towards charity here in China. There is an underlying suspicion about charitable organizations or organizations, if they're that, in fact, that claim to be charitable organizations. What we see in other societies, other countries, is government incentives to encourage charitable donations, be them through tax incentives, tax write-offs, or you can claim them as deductions, and perhaps that's something the government here will explore a little further down the road. Some interesting numbers that we did some research on the issue of charity here in China. Estimates of charitable donations as a percentage of GDP vary anywhere from 0.1% to 0.5% of GDP. That compares with roughly 8% of GDP in the U.S., so a lot of contrast there.
Absolutely. There is quite a bit of room for improvement in China, I would imagine. Just not sure that the story that we picked up on is the way to solve this problem.
Sure.